Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. This video is our first free course for you, and it is the second part of our two-part tutorial series. In the first, we showed you how to prepare a detailed axonometric section model using SketchUp. Now we'll look at how to turn that model into an axonometric illustration using Adobe Illustrator. Let's open and edit the building sections we took in the first part. To edit the section we opened, right-click and select Release Clipping Mask, since we chose hybrid when exporting from layout. After releasing the mask of the image, we will see both the image layer with shadows and the layer with lines. We'll start with the image layer first. To edit the image layer, right-click and select Release Clipping Mask. Using Image Trace, we use Image Trace to vectorize the image. After tracing, we click on Expand to make the image editable. We need shadow parts in this image. For this reason, we select all the white parts by same from the Select menu and delete them. After ungrouping the shadow layer, we will group the surrounding buildings separately with the lasso tool. After grouping and copying our first drawing, we can paste it to our work page. Now we can start how to create the multi-section. First, let's open the whole building and edit it. Right-click and select Release Clipping Mask. Use Image Trace to vectorize the image. Click on Expand to make the image editable. Select all the white parts by same from the Select menu and delete them. We select the part of the building we want to mask. Then, right-click and select Clipping Mask. Let's copy and paste it to our work page. We will create a color palette for our illustration. Double-click on the mask drawing to get inside the mask. We select the drawing without including the shadow layer, and then paint it with the Live Paint tool. Right-click and bring to the front the shadow layer from Arrange. We continue to paint with the Live Paint tool. We will separate the building layer and the layer with the surrounding buildings. Since we will be working in dark colors, we draw a dark rectangle at the back. Now let's edit the surrounding buildings. Let's start with one of the building groups. After selecting one of them, we will paint it with the Live Paint tool. To use Live Paint tool, we must close the open lines of the drawing. Paint it with the Live Paint tool. We'll edit the layers. We will draw a road with the pen tool. We can round the corners with the dots coming out at the corners. We draw a line in the middle of the roads and make a dashed line from the contour panel. Now we'll look at how to create a multi-section. The first method is a bit long. You can export all sections separately and overlap them here. The second method is pretty easy. You can watch our SketchUp multiple section tutorial for a detailed explanation of how to take multiple sections. Let's see how to do it quickly. When you try to take multiple sections in SketchUp, you will see that each section is separate, but if you try each section in a different group, you will see that it will happen. There is a group. For the second group, we will draw a line anywhere and regroup. Let's do the third group. Now we will create each section in a different group. That's it. We'll choose Send to Layout from the File tab for export as a vector. For a detailed explanation, you can watch part 1. We'll open and edit it. Right-click and select Release Clipping Mask. Use Image Trace to vectorize the image. Click on Expand to make the image editable. Select all the white parts by same from the Select menu and delete them. After selecting all of them, we'll paint with the Live Paint tool. Let's copy and paste it to our work page. We select the part of the building we want to mask. Then, right-click and select Clipping Mask. Section is ready. Now we will paint it. We will paint the floor with the pattern we chose. We will use the shear tool to set the pattern to an axonometric angle. If your pattern does not change, you can enter Transform from the Object panel and activate the Transform pattern from the scale. We can use this pattern square, which we set according to the axonometric angle, by changing it with other patterns. We continue to paint with the live painting tool. We continue to paint with the live painting tool. Let's fill our section with furniture and people. We will add cafe furniture from the Axonometric section Creative Content bundle. We will use the shear tool to set furniture to an axonometric angle. We will mask the furniture with clipping mask. We'll add people. We'll add furniture. We will mask the furniture with clipping mask. We'll add furniture. It has become a living section. We will paint the floor with the pattern we chose. Let's add a park behind the building. We will first draw the park floor with the pen tool. We will change the fill color and outline color of the trees. We'll duplicate trees. Let's illuminate the floors with orange light. We can also draw light traces on the lighting with the pen tool. This way, the parts we want to emphasize will be more obvious. We can draw an observation floor to strengthen the concept of our project. For example, It can be someone looking from a skyscraper, phone, or camera screen. But I will create a paparazzi community. We will simply draw a building terrace. Add paparazzi, put cameras, fly drones. We can add our discourses and bubbles to further support the visualization. We will draw a bubble. We'll add texts. This visualization series is over. We hope you like our first free course. If you have other visualization tips or requests, share them with us in the comments section. See you on the next one.